Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Ashley here at Spirituality Awakenings. What's up, Gemini? How are you? Real quick, we're going to get into it. I got about 5 or 6 decks I'm going to pull out here today for you. I am doing this on the full moon. We are coming into a solar eclipse. I got the new blue candle. Lots of truth and clarity comes from that. Intuition and direct messages, and just really connecting with the other side to give you what you need to hear, baby. So, 1, 2, 3. Let you know I cross my legs. I clear my energy so it does not come on to your reading. Let's go. Right out of the deck. Here we go. 10 of Pentacles. Unexpected change in finances, health, family, and establishing a situation that is flux and unstable. So, be ready for that change with the 10 of Pentacles there reversed, Gemini. It is coming out and saying it is an unexpected change. Then you have Knight of Pentacles, that progress is too slow or at a standstill, and it's all work, no play, and you feel super uninspired. 2 cards out of the deck already, talking about what the hell is going on here. Let's see if we can get any other answers. Of course we will. And don't shoot the messenger, right? Remember, if this reading does not resonate with you, please watch your Sun, Moon, Venus rising. I just got the feeling of wanting to throw up. What the hell is that about? I don't know. It is your energy. I like to shuffle on camera so that way it gets your energy. So be careful with stomach issues. The High Priestess is reversed. It's saying too weak and insensitive. Your intuitive sense is very weak, it's saying, and that too passive and quiet and very secretive. You're having a difficult keeping quiet and still. It could be the full moon. During the full moon, it makes us talk a lot, right? All of our emotions come out. We're like having our blowtorch out. And things that I'm giving readings this week is don't be one of those pick me people where it's like, oh, pick me, I'm a pick me woman or male. Who cares if they don't pick you? If your family members don't pick you, if your friends don't pick you, if your lover doesn't pick you, time to move the fuck on, right? Remember that, Gemini. All right, so we got swords here. 2 swords, 1 pentacle. So first one is your 8 of Swords. It's saying you feel you're in victim mentality, you're insecure and isolated. So it's saying you feel self-restricted and you're self-limited through thought and speech. So come out of the victim mentality mode. Not everybody is against you, Gemini. Okay, again, don't shoot the messenger. If this reading does not resonate with you, please move on and watch your Venus, Sun, Moon, Rising. Be your cross watcher. Remember, look at your rising sign. That's how people are going to see you. Look at your moon sign. That's how your emotions are. Remember, your sun sign is always your main sign, which would be Gemini. If you're cross watching right now, look at your sun sign. Okay, next up, we have 3 of Pentacles. You're needing a lot of teamwork. You're getting it because your skills are being recognized, and it's saying each participant plays a vital role. You're building, Gemini. So, hey, kudos to you. You're building. You're getting shit done. Look at everybody's conversating. They're talking about new ideas. The guy in the background is working on something. So that's good. That's going to help you coming out of your victim mentality mode. Being busy. All right, Knight of Swords. You're too blunt and outspoken. It's saying you do have quick thinking and bold ideas, and you're trying to attack problems, but you like to debate too much. Come out of that 5 of Swords mentality. Even though it didn't fall out yet, I'm surprised it hasn't, because that's what this is saying. It's your Knight of Swords, and look at him. Male or female, they're out there putting their swords around. Look at his face. He's like yelling. Stop arguing with people. Don't do it. It's like it gets you nowhere, man. And it just pisses people off. I'm like, what the hell are you gonna get out of arguing with people? I don't get it. I'm not judging, but I just don't get people who want to sit there and argue all fucking day about nothing. Who gives a shit? Move on. Take that energy. This is what Spirit's telling me. All that energy that you have about debating and wanting to fight and just being ridiculous. Again, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving the message. Take that energy and put it into this team working stuff. Put it into building. Put it into making yourself and your family better. That's in your household. Stop fighting with people. Yeah, it's just like too blunt and likes to debate. I'm not going to harp anymore on that because we get bored of hearing that shit. I get it. I get it. But stop fighting with people, period. All right, so out of the 5 or 6 decks that I'm going to pull out today, I got love cards. I got cards that talk shit. I got cards that are like, hey, this is what we need to work on. I got cards about astro signs. And then we got another tarot deck. So I've got a lot going on here today I'm going to do for you guys. Last week I did the letters and numbers. This week we're just going to attack different tarot. What else do we got to clarify for Gemini, please? And if there's somebody you want to get a reading on that you're just not sure of, you can get a reading on that. It doesn't just have to be about love, career, and general, or past loved ones, past pets, or my coaching sessions, or me doing an event where I am being the speaker to adults and youth, because I also do that. It can be you just want to know what the hell's going on with somebody. Or if it's new and you don't know what they're about, you can find out. And remember, it's always emailing me for anything, okay? It's always on all my social medias. Okay, so here we go. You got your 4 of Pentacles. Look it, that's you. This is so you, Gemini. I'm so laughing right now with you, not at you. Look it. They got the pentacle on top of their head. They got the pentacle over their chest and stomach, and they're standing on pentacles. Look at the city and the castle behind them. They're like, financial stability, have a tight hold on your money, do not spend on any new adventures, protect your assets. So what this is saying is, you want to go buy that new pair of shoes, that new dress or purse, or you want that wallet, or you want that game, guys, or that yard whacker, whatever it is that you guys are into, don't do it. Don't do it right now. Now is not the time to buy material things. Right now, they're like, hey, see how he has the feet holding down his pinnacles? It's because they're saying, don't let your money out. Only to people who need it, like within your household, right? You gotta pay bills and all that shit, blah, blah, blah. Don't gotta go there. But my point is, hold on to your money. That's the clarity that they're giving you. Hold on to your money unless it's for bills, groceries, gas, food, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what do I feel like next? I'm gonna do the Astro, it's a star code, Astro Oracle. And they're going to tell us what Gemini needs to hear. We are 7 minutes in, guys. I have the blue candle going. Look how straight the flame is. Look at it. You feel my energy when I get by it. I do a lot of candle magic. I don't talk a lot about it, but I do. Like if you can see, for example, guys, like I set my intentions on top of the candle. If you see these little white things around there, it's because I'm inscribing on the candle. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, I did. Okay, so what do we got for Gemini? Ooh, you guys got a lot. Holy shit. Taurus came out for you. Okay, number 2, you got Taurus. It says cultivate. You'll be dealing with Taurus, but it also means other things. 8th house, mystery, number 46. You have number 13, dignified, strength. And you have 27, Pluto, rebirth. So it makes sense, okay? Especially with number 27. All the cards make sense, but I'm just going into that one really quick. We're having a lot of things going on in the universe, okay? So you see all those planets and like moving around. There's retrograde. There's all kinds of shit. My point is, we just went through a new moon. We're in full moon today. I'm doing this on full moon, the 25th of March. Doesn't matter when you get this. It'll resonate. Timeless. But also, we're going into solar eclipse. So you guys picture this. Like, remember we used to do the solar system when we were younger? Okay, so the sun and the moon, right? You got the solar system. Right now, they're bouncing around and they're not touching the planets. That's a lot of mystery. Okay, that's where that's coming out. It's a lot of shit that's going on that you can manifest right now. Last night, I wrote in my journal, I manifested, right? Because it was going into the full moon. All right, let's talk a little bit about these cards before I go down a rabbit hole with you guys, which I'm sure you need to hear, but this will become an hour and something reading when really it just needs to be anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes. Not that I don't mind, but I got other readings to do too, right? All right, so number 2, you got Taurus, okay? And we are going to see what it has to say besides you could be dealing with the Taurus. So it says action. Work with the metaphor of gardening. Plow the garden, plant the seeds, nurture the crops with water and fertilizer, and protect these crops from predators. Grow roots rather Grow roots rather than travel. Investigate what concrete form you could project should take next practical steps in that direction. Appreciate the senses. Notice what you see, smell, hear, feel, and taste. Use the senses to be in the present moment and let them flow. Cuddle and feed. It says in a relationship, listen to both the signals of the body chemistry and the practicalities of your life to give it fertile field. Cultivate your garden. Like a slowly growing flower basking in the sun, find contentment in this moment. Explore the roots of the situation. Ask what feeds this idea or what feeds your soul. If you're feeding pushed about, still hold grew roots and let the storm pass over you. Don't hurry. Play the long game as you plant and tend to your crops. So what this is saying is you need work and home balance. So give nurturing to your relationship because it needs it. Remember, if we don't water our plants in our garden, what happens? It dies. They leave, right? Challenge. It says Taurus excess can lead you to mistake stubbornness. That's what I was talking about. So your ego and stubbornness can get in the way of your relationship and then you lose that person. And ultimately, I don't think that's what you want, but that's what you're doing. And then it says stubbornness for strength or look for spiritual and emotional answers in the material world. There will never be enough stuff to fill an emotional void. They said hold on your money, okay? Sensuality is a Taurus gift, but sex alone will not fulfill a desire for love. Clarify your hunger. The gift is everything that surrounds you is made up of matter, and the word matter comes from the Latin word matter or mother with one T. Taurus connects you to the sacred earth mother, Gaia herself, the physical vessel who holds spirit in the body, in the plants, and in the earth beneath us. So, also, if we don't water ourselves, how can we water others? That's also what it's saying to you there with the Taurus card. Also, you could be dealing with the Taurus. Number 46, eighth house, mystery. It says, action. Access the power dynamics between you and other people around important resources like sex, money, and inheritances. Notice if a relative or boss withholds money until you behave, or if you or a lover withholds sex until some other need is met. Just get clear in your own mind if anyone is pulling strings and trying to heal dysfunctional dynamics with clear and healthy boundaries. Again, you guys, I mean, it's going back to your relationships with others and your personal relationship. You really need to heal yourself and heal your romantic partner. The way you're going about things is wrong, and I can see it. Seduced, honestly, not all strange sexual dynamics or unusual financial arrangements are a problem. If you understand your proclivities, don't feel coerced or controlled by them. They're just a part of who you are. Financial investors and advisors, consultants, ministers, lovers, intuitive, brain trusts, and auctioneers and investigators all work with the eighth house of house affairs. If they work with integrity, do so productively. So they're saying that this person that you're in love with or that you're working with, they're all about honesty and they're all about doing things right. And you really need to open up your heart chakra and accept that these are the way of doing things right. They're trying to show you and teach you, and so is the universe. It says develop your second house of resources, your own money, sense of worth, and body confidence to strengthen your freedom and bargaining power and operate in this realm with grace. Yeah, after I said it, here's confirming. It's telling you to act with grace and love. Engage in the resources handed to you, but make your own judgment calls. The eighth house from one last freedom to acknowledge the death that exists and be fully alive in response. The challenge to this says it can be tempting to manipulate by withholding love, power, or money from your other person, and hard to step away when someone else is jerking those chains. The gift says face your worst fears and step through that and feel liberation. The trap of manipulation falls away when you don't bite the hook. I mean, that's a very personal message. Again, Gemini, if this doesn't resonate, watch your Sun, Moon, Venus rising. But it looks like you need to heal your relationship with yourself and your lover. Let me see here. I'm writing this down. That way I can title it the way it's supposed to be, guys. Okay, so yeah, that was a very personal message, and it's an important one. Okay, period. Okay, so we pulled out a regular tarot. We pulled out a star code. Let's pull out of the karmic deck. It says karmic cards. I'll be pulling out of this one and see what we got. Since we've already pulled out of this one, we've pulled out of that one. That was the first one, right? The candle's very cooperative and still. This is more so of your planets, and it's just going to tell you what you need to hear, what needs to happen. This is for Gemini. What do we got? Ooh, okay. Okay, I mean, this is confirming what I just said. You need balance and cooperation from your partners, your seventh house. I would look up your seventh house in your birth chart. I don't get paid for this, but look up the astrolabe one. It's ASTROLABE, and you'll find out what your seventh house is, and really work on that seventh house. Because once you do, you'll have balanced cooperation with your partners. And then do you see, instead of like just being a shithead, we're coming together and holding hands and agreeing on things. Yeah. So it's pretty huge. Be careful, you guys. You might lose the one that you're in love with right now. Again, don't shoot the messenger. Resources to maintain. It says in Taurus. I mean, here you go. I mean, Spirit is definitely talking to you, Gemini. I mean, you got Taurus twice here, dude. So you could be dealing with the Taurus, but mainly we've already read what those cards mean. You can go back and rewind this reading, but it's telling you resources to maintain, the practicality of, and resulting from productivity. So you need your partner. You really need your partner. You need balance and cooperation there from your partners. And then you have Uranus. It says, stir up the situation by using and being open to new ideas and inventive way too. So yeah, again, this goes to open your heart chakra, listen to their ideas too, man. Don't just shut them down. And then you have in Leo, self-confidence to create, taking a chance and resulting from the impressiveness. So this is saying to have strength, come out of that Eight of Swords that was on top there, that fell out of the victim mentality, and just really trust the process. Have faith, trust in others. Stop being in victim mode and stop fighting with people. This is all I see here. And like I said, be careful because you're about to lose somebody who really truly loves you, Gemini, and you don't want to lose that person. This is what I'm seeing. Let's pull a card from the love deck and see what's going on. What do we got for Gemini? What do they need to hear? I mean, these cards are just flipping right out of the deck. It's not like I'm going in there and choosing the cards that need to be shown to you. You know, there's some reads that you'll see where they already choose the cards, and I don't have a problem with that. I actually watch them too. But that's just not my preference. I'd rather just let you see what's falling out of the deck. And again, not throwing shade. To each its own, right? Some of those you have to do it, like pick the cards, all those, yeah. These are being very stubborn. What do we got for Gemini? So you got forgiving and learning in the love deck. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So again, Gemini, this is confirming that what I say, this is how I read, that I tell people over and over, is because I get new people to the channel and they don't understand either. I got to explain it. So what happens with me is I see the visions, I start doing the readings, and then the cards fall out to confirm, or it's going on at the same time. But yeah, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, Gemini. Anything else for Gem? Yeah, they're being very stubborn. The energy is like, Some of you need to release your ex. It says the time has come to clear your energy. So that's talking about the past too, right? It says forgiving and learning as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments, meaning in your present relationship. And then the next card was you need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. Period. Here we go. Let me see both of them again. Now I'm going to pull out of this deck that tells you, it may tell you who you're dealing with. Not necessarily just in love, but just in general. Or it will tell you something from the tarot, because there's tarot in there, but also like on the Knight, the King of Cups, blah, 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 all those cards, it talks about actual people, so it could be either or. Sorry, that's moving around. Okay, this is for Gemini. What do we got? What does Gemini need to know or hear? Get that card already? Maybe it was one of the other reads. Okay. So you got your Ace of Swords and your Five of Cups. It's talking about money again. So what this is saying is Ace of Swords, frustrations, double-edged sword, hollow victory. So you're having a lot of frustrations, I think, around money. I don't think I know. Five of Cups is money losses. All is not lost. If you look behind, you may have something to salvage. So that goes with the Ten of Pentacles about unexpected change in finances, health, and family. So boom, I'm going to put those right there with that. Let's see if there's anything else that want to fall out for you, Jim. Anything else for Gemini? Yes. Okay. And then I'll take a picture of this so you guys can see it on the front of your reading. Interesting how you got Taurus twice. So that's some big time healing. And I mean, it confirmed it in the love deck too. So yeah, you need to heal yourself and your relationship. You need to heal your past, and you need to release your ex. Those are huge things. And then keep a tight hold on your money. And then I can look at 13 and 27. I just realized I didn't look at those, and we need to look at them. Okay, so real quick here, because we're already 22 minutes in. Yeah, I mean, I told you the Five of Wands is going to fall out. Five of Wands, arguments and battles around you. You've got to stay out of this mode. Stop fighting with people, okay? You're bringing it on. Spirit's confirming it, period. You can't talk to others without fighting, and it's ridiculous. So be super careful with that, man. Okay, and then you got Judgment and Knight of Swords reversed. Damn, you got Knight of Swords twice, Gemini. Again, it's talking about Knight of Swords, that you like to debate. So that's going to go right here. And then your Knight of Swords again. Look, in a different deck. Young man to 25 years old, speedy situation or finish. So be careful with that. There's somebody that you're dealing with that's all the way up to 25, maybe even 26. Speedy situation or finish. So that could be somebody you're dealing with that's like a bunch of bullshit too, likes to fight. And then Judgment is ballot reverse. It says decisions pending for the finale, the only decision that can be made under the circumstances. So you're getting the Judgment card. Spirit's laying their hand down, and they're going to lay a judgment down for you. So that's coming. I have one more deck to pull out of, but I want to just kind of read on 13 and 27 really quick. Since this read's been longer, I'm probably going to have to make this the last reading tonight, which is all good. Okay, so you have your number 13 Dignified Strength card. Okay, and it's talking about quality. So it says action. Your voice matters. Trust that you are needed here at this moment. You are in your element and at the right place at the right time. So you have an advantage, but it's up to you to make a choice and run with the ball. Dodge the obstacles and look for the opportunities, Gemini. Just beginning to emerge. Have faith in yourself. You have what it takes, even if you don't know it yet. It's up to you to tap into your potential and find the resources within. It says, play to your strength. Use your contacts. Sing the song that best fits your voice. If you're a musician here, this is really talking to you. Do so with humble respect for the process. The situation is strong enough for you to fulfill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. And that's another thing. That's the ego. Stop saying, like, oh, I wish this against them or this or that, or like, I'm going to do this so it fucks them over. Mm-mm. I'm telling you, once you start talking like that, remember, what you talk is what you bring into yourself. And you don't want that. So it says, do so with humble respect for the process. The situation is strong enough for you to fill your potential without stepping on another person to get ahead. And that's what they're talking about. The wind is with you, but will not do the work for you. Take the lead, do your work, and bring your team along with you. So it's saying, stop complaining. You can do the work for yourself and you can get others to help you, but you need to put the work in too. Like, don't pass all this work off that you don't want to do just because you don't want to do it and you think others know how to do it better than you. You need to get online, research, and find out how to do it too, because that's how they're doing it. And then it's telling you, challenge. It may be tempting to take over. Yes, it's time for you to shine, but bring everyone along with you rather than dominate them, or you may be left high and dry. So that goes back to that lover. They may just be like, fuck Gemini, I'm gonna fucking leave. I'm tired of this shit. Or if it's a coworker, they'll be like, fuck this, I'm tired of this. I'm tired of the way this person treats me. So just be careful with that, okay? And then it says the gift, Gemini, for weeks, months, or lifetimes you have prepared for this moment. The muscles you built in your body and soul and understanding you have accrued are needed here at this time and place. So you're definitely needed, and you need those people who love you. You just got to treat them right and be respectful and hear their points of views too, because this is what this main reading is about. And then we're going to pull out of this deck that likes to talk shit. It's funny and very straight to the point. Let's see what they gotta say. Good read here. Oh, I need to do number 27, so I'll do that for you just a second. My bad. What do we got for Gemini? So it says, get over yourself, pull your shit together. And then it says, help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. That's pretty huge. The project, that person, that idea is waiting. Get after that shit. The world has your back. It says shame, regret, and guilt. Those are just some bullshit. Forgive, let that shit go. Told you, a lot of healing needs to take place. Laugh. They want to see you laugh more. This is where the fuck is your sense of humor. And then they're also telling you, be grateful, Gemini. Shit could be so much worse for you. Wow, man. This is a big ass reading, guys. All right, let's look at 27. Did I touch on that? Let me see. No, I did not. 27, Pluto, rebirth, okay? Pluto is the modern ruler of Scorpio. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, this is talking to you. It's talking to you regardless, Gem. But says the action. Pluto calls for 3 actions. First, to dig deep. Second, to be willing to transform. And third, to use your power wisely. So again, this is saying that you need healing. You need to heal your past. You need to heal yourself. You need to heal your loving relationship. You need to heal your relationships. You need to heal your relationships. I can't tell you that enough. Because once you do that, you'll be able to use your power wisely instead of indirectly. Pluto calls you to drill down, dig up what is worthy, and bring it to the surface, then rinse away the dirt and uncover the gold. That's where you're sitting on those pinnacles. Bring up the riches whenever you dig deep into your soul's work. Notice obsessions. And it says these signs of stress must be listened to and healed. Healing again. But don't allow them to control you. Pluto reminds you that you can take hold onto the past. Wow, damn, this is clarifying. Holy shit, this card, forgive and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moment. And this is also confirming it in another deck. Wow. Pluto reminds you that you can't hold on to the past, but you can take care of yourself. To begin this work, you may have to let go of an old form, as a caterpillar must be ready to become a butterfly. Mourn what you've left behind. You need to mourn your old soul. You need to mourn your own body, and you need to work on yourself hugely, or you'll never get anywhere you want to be. This is what this is saying. Mourn what you've left behind, then get curious about what's about to arrive. Examine the power dynamics of the situation. Neither give yours away or misuse your power over others. I can't say that enough. I've said that a couple times to you guys today in this reading. Step out of a power struggle and into self empowerment. Yeah, because you guys are over there like using shit against people. Like whatever you do for people, you're using it against them. This is what this is saying. And it's like, no, don't do that. Get out of that mentality. And then it's saying, don't misuse your power over others. Step out of a power struggle and into self empowerment. Take that energy and empower others and yourself for goodwill, for humanity. That's why it's saying about the humanity card. Where was it? Get after that shit. The world has your back. Yeah. Help people, give back, do good shit for humanity. Get over yourself and pull your shit together. That one. And then it says, challenge of this is Pluto's shadow side can bring up obsession, depression, mortality, and grief. Pluto plays hardball, so get a guide for this realm if needed, especially if you have Scorpio in your chart. Spiritual gift. Pluto asks you in the face of life and death, why are you here? This is interesting because I do a lot of coaching sessions on this, and I've talked a lot about it in my reads last week. If you go back to the reads from last week, I believe it was, or the week before, I tell you guys about working on your ego, number one, your shadow side, and your inner child. And actually, your inner child is in between both of them. So it would be like ego, inner child, shadow. And once you start to really work on those, you really start to see that it was your ego the whole time talking. And you look back at situations and realize that you could have done different and done better. But that's okay. We're not going to live in the past. We're going to live in the present moment to help have a better future, right? So really start taking the time to do self-journey, self-discovering, and working on that inner child because they need love, working on that ego because it's huge here, and working on your shadow side because all this is coming out into your relationships and it's making people not want to be with you anymore. Whether that is in love, whether that is in career, they start to see who you truly are and they don't like it. Okay? And that doesn't mean anything. It just means you're not a bad person. You have a big heart, but you really need to work on yourself. Okay, so it says to you, the spiritual gift is Pluto asks you in the face of life and death, why are you here, Gemini? And I ask my clients this. I'm like, why are you here? What is your purpose in life? And it's like crickets. And it was with me too 9 years ago. Okay. And it's because when you ask them that or you ask yourself that, you have no idea why you're truly here because you've always been living by how everybody else told you what to do and how to do and all this other bullshit. But now, Gemini, it's all about like, why are you here, Gemini? Ask yourself that and then really work on why you are here. So it says, why are you here? This isn't a rhetorical question. Strip down to the essentials and come back to what really matters to find that answer. Period. Wow, Gemini, this has been a huge read. One of my longest reads for today. We're almost 34 minutes in. So this was a huge healing message to you. Nothing but hugs to you. I'm glad I could get this message out for you today. And remember, this candle gives nothing but the truth, and so the truth. It is full moon me doing this, so this may be, you think this is a harsh message, but it is a message that is needed for you to start healing and become the person you are truly meant to be, Gemini. Who is that? 3333. 3333. Put it down in the comments. Please like, share, and subscribe and comment so that way your girl can come back and give you messages that you need for healing or whatever it is that spirit feels that you need to heal or hear. Also, don't forget, you can hit me up for anything on my email. If you want to know about a new person, who the hell they are, maybe you're starting to work with them, you're like, can I trust them? You can get a reading for that too. It doesn't just have to be about love or general or career or trying to connect with the past loved ones so you can heal or past pet. Also, there's coaching sessions I do weekly and monthly for other people. It depends what your schedule is and how your financial looks, okay? I'm willing to help you. Be why you're supposed to hear, BYOB. So I wish you nothing but love, success, and peace, Gemini. And I really wish you nothing but healing because if you don't have healing and you are not healed yourself, how are you going to love somebody else? 3434 on the clock if you want to look that up too. I'm just being honest here, okay? And so is spirit. So please love yourself. Look yourself in the mirror every day and say how amazing you are and that you love yourself. That way you can learn how to help others and love others. Message.